Hi guys, it's Brian from Riverside Reptiles Education Center. Welcome to our channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we have a lot of cool videos coming up. But right now, it's been a very long day. It's, you can kind of see the window out there. I think it's a little bit after 5 o'clock. I planned on doing a video earlier, but kind of fell through. As a business owner, you get sidetracked a lot. But I'm gonna do a short video now. We filmed, Emily and I, we cleaned the reticulated pythons, which is pretty cool. Kind of showed you how we did it. And now we are going to go into the Anaconda Enclosure. When I say we, I mean I'm gonna go into the Anaconda Enclosure and introduce you to my female anaconda. I've shown her before in previous videos. She is an anomaly of an anaconda. She's so sweet. She'll curl up on your lap. Maybe she'll do that in there. There's a lot of poop in the water. We got to clean that out, and we also have to fill the water up a little bit. It's getting kind of low. All right, there she is. She's on land underneath her basker. And then the male, he's going to shed soon. He's looking a little spotty. But you can see the water level is kind of low. And you can't let it get too low because there's a heating shroud over there in the corner, right there with the heater in it. So I designed this enclosure to create a radiating effect. So it heats the water and the water heats the enclosure. There's a fan over there that creates kind of a tornadic effect, keeps good airflow, keeps it warm in there. I still have a lot of upgrades I want to do to this enclosure, and I will definitely make a video of that. You can see there's some ugly glue over there, but I purchased a nice fake rock background. We're going to do some more fake rock in there. We're going to make it a lot more appealing to the eye. But for now, I'm going to go in there. We're going to get all these little chunks of anaconda poo out of the water, clean the intake. The intake's a little gross, and we're going to fill it up. And during the process, actually when I'm filling it up, I'll introduce you to Big Mama over here. All right, we got our poop bucket. We got our net for straining out the poop. Pretty cool right now. Check this out. Can you find the snake? Take a close look. Where is he? You can see that is our male gaboon viper. Ooh, we disturbed him a little bit. But these guys have such amazing camouflage. They're so cryptically colored. All right, we'll leave Mr. Gaboon alone. We just need to go get the hose, and then we'll go get into the enclosure and do our cleaning. All right. Hey, big lady. You see that she's got very slow tongue flicks. That's telling me that she's smelling the air, looking for potential food. What are you doing? We're just gonna boop her actually with the camera. Just gonna push her back a little bit. There we go. I can tell right away by her demeanor that we're all good. She's not looking for food. She's just looking to come out. And she really is a very sweet, sweet snake. She's big. She's about 14 feet now. We estimate her. We haven't taken her out and really got a good measurement on her. But she's about 13, 14 feet, and she I think we did weigh her. She's close to 70 pounds. And of course, they can get much, much larger than that. All right, and of course the boy, he's over there in the water. He's not looking very pretty right now. He's gonna shed soon. He probably shouldn't be a nuisance. He's a little less trustworthy we got to keep an eye on him. Even though he's about to shed, we still have to keep an eye on him. All right, let's do some cleaning. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna scoop all this poo. There's not too much. You can see the intake here. This is mostly shed skin. It's not too bad. Let's clean that out. And we'll put it back on. There's a giant snake in the way. She does like to be part of everything, I guess. She's always in the way. What are you doing? All right, let's go get the hose and start filling this up a little bit. And we just gotta wait till it fills up. Should take about 15 or 20 minutes to top it off. So while we're waiting for the water to fill up, I'm gonna hang out with my second favorite lady. And I'll show you just how weird this snake actually is. She's going to probably curl up on my lap, which is usually pretty cool, but she's coming out of the water. So she's gonna give me some wet pants. It really didn't sound too good. There are so many myths and legends about the green anaconda. It's kind of hard to sort out what's real, what's factual, and what isn't. And I highly recommend this awesome book. It's called Tales of Giant Snakes, a historical natural history of anacondas and pythons, written by John C. Murphy and Robert W. Henderson. It's an excellent read, and I highly recommend it. But in the book, they come to a strong conclusion that most of the records, especially the early records from explorers in the Amazon, that these snakes really weren't as large as people were saying. In my favorite chapter, called How Big Do Giant Snakes Get?, they talk about many encounters with green anacondas, starting from the early 1900s all the way up to the 1990s. And it's simply amazing how many of these sightings are 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet. There's even a sighting of a 150-foot long green anaconda. So it's pretty safe to say that most of these early sightings were highly, highly exaggerated. And quite honestly, it's really difficult to find reputable and accurate information on the largest green anacondas. We can search it on the web and you get a whole bunch of different sizes, anywhere from 25 feet to 35 feet. But the largest one that I can actually find was an individual that was caught in Brazil, and it measured around 26 feet. And I would consider that an extremely rare size for a green anaconda. So here's my 2 cents on how big green anacondas can actually get. Within their range, green anacondas are fairly common, and thousands and thousands and thousands of specimens have been caught and examined and measured, and most of them aren't even close to 20 feet long. Females, which get larger than the males, typically a big female is around 15 to 16 feet. Females 18 to 19 feet are not unheard of, but I think it's safe to say any anaconda that is 20 feet is pretty rare, and any anaconda 25 feet or larger is exceptionally rare. And can they exceed 30 feet in length? Personally, I don't think so, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below on how big you think green anacondas can get, and if you have any links to some data, please share that as well. I look forward to reading it.
Anacondas are done, and before I wrap this video up, I want to give you a little sneak peek about what I'm going to do for our next video. We have some kind of new, some have been here for a little while, but mostly new to the public, some very rare species of turtles and tortoises I'm going to introduce you to next week. But we just put some out on display right now, and I'm going to quickly introduce you to those guys, and then we'll do more about them in our next video. So please excuse our very basic sign here. They're so new, I haven't gotten a sign made. But yes, you can see from the sign, we have some young radiated tortoises right there. They are about, I believe they're 2-year-olds, and they're absolutely gorgeous little tortoises. And let's, we'll go in there and get a closer look at them. All right. There they are right in the corner. I don't want to disturb them too much because this is actually the time they kind of bunk down and go to bed. There they are. Yeah, they're getting ready to go to bed, so we're not going to pick them up and disturb them. But I believe my staff has named them Nick and Nicole. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any ideas for content, animals that you would like to see, please let me know. You can always go to our website, riversidereptileseducationcenter.com. We have our species list on there. If you want to know more about a certain animal, please let me know in the comments below. But this is Brian from Riverside Reptiles. I'll see you next time.